Just want to say that you have recorded a video where you go really deep on this, on the upcoming crash that you say is going to be fast, bloody, and unavoidable. But you also explain how people can position themselves to profit from it. Again, people can watch that video at londonreal.tv/Jim. I highly recommend everyone watch that video. It won't be available on socials. We've got Dershowitz here on Friday, who wrote a whole book called Get Trump, who's been kind of breaking this case down in real time. My last question regarding Trump is, Jim, did they just get him reelected by doing this?
Well, you know, Trump is Trump. Right? He kind of wanted the handcuffs. They're not putting handcuffs on him, and they're not releasing a mugshot. But he wanted the handcuffs because, you know, Trump, he'd be holding them up like this with a big smile. That would be worth 5 million votes right there.
Which is what he needs, right? That might be all he needs.
That's when you count the counterfeits, that's how much he needs. But it's I mean, he's kind of, DeSantis and Trump are the only two in double digits. The rest of them, you know, nice people, whatever. But Nikki Haley, Mike Pompeo, Marco Rubio's working around the fringes. Who else is in? A couple others, but they're all like 1-2% in the polls. And then Trump's closer to 40 and DeSantis is closer to 30. That's a horse race. You know, let's see how that plays out. But this might have put Trump over the top in terms of the nomination. And then when you get to the general election, now the Biden situation is really interesting. I told a bunch of national security professionals the other day, we were in a meeting. I said, if you want to do good analysis of Biden when he's on camera, hit the mute button. It's what the Germans call MOS, without sound. You know, just watch it. It's 10 times scarier than anything that comes out of his mouth. The frailty, the stutter step, the blank stare, the looking around. We watch that without sound because then that part of your brain's not getting distracted. It's scary. So some word that he might not run. I'm not there yet. I would say I would expect him to run, but if the sources are good on that, and they may be, then that tells me that he's got a diagnosis that it's not a question of, you know, can you hide him in the basement and get the media to play along? We know that works. Can you print up ballots and stuff them in Maricopa? That works. But if he's got some kind of more serious diagnosis, then you can't do it responsibly, or at least it makes the vice presidency kind of interesting. So I don't know. I watch it carefully, but, you know, I mean, I hate to use cliches, but the one thing about politics is, you know, 3 weeks is like 3 years. It's very hard to forecast until you get very close to the election day, just because of, you know, landmines and wild cards.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.